Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Between the Trees, our Draft Day Sports College Basketball 18 Dynasty. Today we're going to be playing our second game of the season against the South Carolina Upstate Bulldogs. Let me go and pop into the game here. Ooh, all right. First of all, let's go ahead and take a look at the scouting report. Again, this isn't too useful to us because it doesn't have our current starting lineup. I don't even know if it has their lineup, considering as you'll see when we look at their stats, we're going to do that next. Their lineup, I'm not even sure what it is. But South Carolina Upstate Bulldogs, their best player, according to our scout, is Greg McDevitt. They're 6'5", 215 point guard. That's actually good size for a point guard, especially for a small school like they are. Anyways, offense. They're a normal paced offense with some offensive freedom. Primarily look to attack inside and use a motion set. So it's going to be a battle of the bigs, it looks like, tonight. As we also obviously like to play from the inside. Really seem to press, prefer to play man-to-man, and pressure defense go full court man-to-man. So we got a lot of similarities between us, other than they're more motion and we're more triangle. If you haven't already looked in the bottom left corner here, we can see their leading players are Robertson, the 6'10", 252 center. He's senior, averaging 10.5 points. 1 assist, 8.5 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Krudrup leads the team in assists, surprisingly, considering, well, he's tied with McDevitt, I guess. But McDevitt's only got 2 assists, 6 points, 3 boards. They have Hand listed as playing at shooting guard, but he's either really terrible or he isn't actually playing there. He's also 6'1", which is actually small for a shooting guard. McDevitt may be a really good playmaker, because otherwise you would think he would play the shooting guard, and Hand, if he can would play point guard, or maybe come off the bench, or just be an undersized shooting guard. Whatever. Florence at 6'7", 242, also a senior, playing small forward. That's the only thing they're going to have over us, is they have a lot more upperclassmen playing. And anyways, we're going to go ahead and hop in over here and take a look at their stats of their team. I'm going to ignore that. I'm going to ignore that. There we go. I don't know if that showed up, but gotta notice. Let me try to do it by sound. Yep, okay. Alright, so as you can see, minutes per game, McDevitt leads the team with 31 minutes per game. He's only putting up about 3.5 shots a game. He is hitting 57% of those, so he's at least doing pretty good there. Puts up about 2.5 threes, shooting 60% from 3, again on a limited sample size, granted, but that's not too bad. Not doing great at the 3-throw line, but very limited sample size. Averaging about 3 boards, 2 assists, half steal, half block. 5.5 turnovers, though, so... Yow. Bowler may have a busy game again tonight. Looking at that, his assist turnover rate is 0.4, which is horrible. And he's only averaging 6 points, but he's not really taking a lot of shots there, which isn't too surprising. Next in line is Dan Robertson. Dan Robertson is a 6'10", 252 center. He's actually their leading scorer. I should have remembered that. The senior, he takes 10.5 shots a game. His shooting percentage could be a lot better, especially considering he's probably mostly shooting inside. Averaging 47%. Doesn't take any threes. Horrible at the 3-throw line. On his 3 attempts, he's only made 16% so far. 8.5 boards, 1 assist, 1 steal, 2 blocks, 2.5 turnovers, about 2.5 fouls a game, and of course that gives him 10.5 points a game. Their next best scorer is Keith Battle, who's only played one game, who's played in both games, but only started one. Averaging about 22 minutes. He's only a 41% shooter, 22% from 3-point. Decent at the line, not that great at the line, but it's very limited sample size. Not a whole lot there. He's got the best assist turnover ratio on the team outside of Armstrong, but Armstrong played like 18 minutes. Wow, average 18 minutes. He's also played one. Anyways, shut up. Alright, then we also have their next best... Actually, we did do look at battle. Next best after that is Florence, the, if I recall, the small forward, correct? Whoop, there we go. Yep, he was a small forward, 6'7" small forward. His shooting percentage is abysmal, though. He takes 9.5 shots, but he can't hit any of them. 26% from the field. 28% from 3. Apparently needs to take more threes, at least. He can shoot from there. Good at the line. Getting about 4 boards. 1 assist. Has a couple turnovers. Fouls a lot, too. He's He sounds like a very frustrating player. I'm just going to put that out there. He sounds very, very frustrating. We can take a look at the shooting percentage now. Inside, so McDevitt. 2-point attempts kind of sucks. Taking a lot of long range, which probably isn't helping him. His 3-point percentages attempts is, look at that. That's not bad. Okay, so attempts. Sorry. He taking most of his attempts from 3. Percentage-wise, he's hitting pretty good on those. 2 points. His oddly was 2-point percentage is really good, but he actually has a really low percentage on all his shots there, so I don't know how that one works. I don't ask questions, man. I just work here. Robertson's actually shooting from the 3 to 10 foot range. He is... Yeah, he's making most of his shot from near the basket. He's doing alright in the mid-range shot as well, so we'll have to watch for that. And yeah, let's go ahead and hop over to our roster real quick so I can show you these since we're looking at them. We might as well look at our own, right? So obviously Boulder led the team. He can't shoot threes worth a damn. Metcalf struggled with 3 shooting, about 28%. Steele did pretty good off the bench shooting 3, shooting 33%. And that was about all we really had to look at there. We'll look at our shooting. We kind of watched that game, so we kind of know, but as we see, Boulder was pretty much killing it all from the inside. Decent on the mid-range, too. Rollerson was hitting mostly mid-range. Steele was taking long shots. You can see there, he's mostly going long on his shots. That's all right. And then, of course, Marks was also... doing, yeah, Steele, you see, mostly shot 3s, a couple 2s. Mark's primarily focused on the inside, and he was hitting pretty good from those. Look at that, he was hitting almost 37% of his attempts came from 0 to 3 foot, and he made all of them last game, so that's pretty good. All right, I'll stop boring you with all our stats now, and let's go ahead and hop in game and hope nothing crashes. I haven't had any issues with crashing in the game, but I haven't played a lot of it. Last year I didn't have any issues crashing either, but you know, you never know. Alright, here we are. We are back at Memorial Hall, where the Delaware State Hornets of the MEAC League take on the South Carolina Upstate Bulldogs of the Atlantic Sun. The Hornets are 1-0 after their win over the Lafayette Leopards of the Patriot League. And South Carolina comes in 1-1. We'll play 2D, I believe. Alright, starting lineups for the South Carolina Bulldogs. Senior Greg McDevitt at point guard. Freshman Keith Battle at shooting guard. At the forward spots, you have senior Danny Florence, 6'7" senior Danny Florence. You have and sophomore Steve Grigsby. And at center, you have Bulldogs leading scorer and rebounder Dan Robertson, averaging 10.5 points and 8.5 rebounds per game. And he's 6'10" senior. For Delaware State, at the guard positions, we have Corey Rollerson and senior Corey Rollerson and freshman Jeff Ides in the forward spots. Freshman Will Metcalf and leading scorer senior Cedric Boldaware, averaged 20 points, who's put up 20 points last game against the Leopards. And at center, we have 6'10" sophomore Nathan Marks. And we're going to get ready here for the tip. And Delaware State wins the ball. Corey Rollerson at the top of the key, passes to Ides on the wing. Ides passes to Marks in the post. Marks takes the shot and scores, and he's fouled for the and one. That's foul number 1 on Dan Robertson. Marks misses the line. Boulder gets a rebound. Boulder tries to swing it back to Rollerson, but the pass is deflected out of bounds. Delaware State ball, 23 seconds left on the shot clock. Inbound to Rollerson. Rollerson at the top of the key. Passes to Ide on the wings. Ide takes a long 3 and scores! First bucket for Jeff Ides. Grigsby passes Grigsby on the wing. Battle at the top of the key. Battle over to Dan Robertson on the other wing. 12 seconds left on the clock. Grigsby in the high post. Grigsby shoots and scores. 5-2 Delaware State early in the first. Rollerson passes Ides on the wing. Ides passes to Mark with 15 seconds left. Mark's in the post. Marks passes out to Rollerson at the top of the key. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Will Metcalf for the ball in the corner. Down to Boulware in the post. 8 seconds left in the shot. Back to Rollerson on the key. He drives and shoots and scores from the mid-range. Keith Battle with the ball on the wing. Battle passes to Robertson at the top of the key. Robertson over to McDevitt on the other wing. McDevitt back to Florence with 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Florence passes and is stolen by Boulware. Boulware gets it out to Rollerson, brings it up to the top of the key. Rollerson passes to Marks in the post. Marks passes over to Boulware in the corner. Boulware over to Ides in the three-point corner. Ides takes a long three, misses, but the rebound's grabbed by Boulware in the post. Boulware shot's blocked, and Florence gets the ball. Florence passes Florence with it in the wing. Florence down to Grigsby in the post. Grigsby back out to McDevitt at the top of the key. McDevitt's pass is deflected. Out of bounds. Going to be South Carolina Upstate ball with 16 seconds left on the shot clock. 17:48 to go in the first quarter. Ball's inbounded to McDevitt. McDevitt passes to Florence on the wing. Florence passes to Battle in the high post. Battle passes back to McDevitt. McDevitt passes to Robertson in the high post. Robertson passes to Grigsby. 6 seconds left. Grigsby in the post. Grigsby passes the Battle on the wing. 3 seconds left. Battle passes to McDevitt, top of the key. McDevitt takes the long shot and scores. 3 points for McDevitt. Metcalf for the ball in the corner. Florence called for the reach. Ball inbound to Rollerson. Rollerson top of the key. Rollerson to Metcalf on the wing. And Florence called for another reach. That's meaning 2 on Florence. South Carolina State Upstate substitution. Number 44, Solomon Randolph, comes in for number 33, Daniel Florence. Ball's inbounded to Rollerson. Rollerson's at the top of the key. Rollerson to Ides on the wing. Ides passes to Mark in the right post. Mark back to Boulderware, top of the key, and there's another foul. This time on Steve Grigsby, number 1 for him. Ball's inbounded to Rollerson again. And Rollerson's passes to Ides is deflected out of bounds. Ball stays with Delaware State. 22 seconds left on the shot clock. Ball's inbounded to Rollerson. Rollerson passes to Ides on the wing, on the left wing. Ides takes a long shot, misses. Ball comes out to Battle, gets the rebound. Battle passes to McDevitt. McDevitt top of the key, over to Randolph in the wing. Grigsby with the ball in the post. Grigsby back out to McDevitt at the key. McDevitt to Grigsby in the wing. 17 seconds left. He passes over to the right corner. Someone with the ball in the right wing. Passes to Grigsby on the left wing. 10 seconds left. Robertson with the ball in the right corner. Grigsby in the right post. Robertson in the right corner. 6 seconds left. Grigsby, 3 seconds left. Left wing. Back to Robertson. Robertson takes a shot from the right corner. Misses. Ball comes out to Marks. Ides ball in the left wing. Ides takes a long 3 and scores. At 6 points for Ides. 2 of 4 so far from 3. Battle with the ball on the wing. Robertson at the top of the key. 15 seconds on the shot clock. McDevitt with the ball on the wing. Give it back to Randolph at the top of the key. Randolph drives, shoots, and scores. 10-7 Delaware State so far with 15 minutes left in the first half. Metcalf with a long 3 from the wing, and he misses. With McDevitt with the board, he brings it up, passes Solomon on the right high post. Down to Grigsby on the left post. Up to McDevitt at the high post. Battle with the ball in the right corner. He shoots and misses. But Ides is called for the foul. That's foul number 1 on Ides. We have a media timeout right here at Memorial Hall so far. With 15:09 left in the first half. Delaware State Hornets 10. South Carolina Upstate Bulldogs 7. I believe they're supposed to be the Spartans, by the way. See, I keep wanting to call them Spartans because that's what they're. I think that's what they're supposed to be. That must be an error in the game. That or they changed their name. So I'm gonna start calling them the Spartans again because that's what I remember what their logo is and how I recall them. Just gonna point that out to you. We're gonna actually look this up, by the way. South Carolina Upstate basketball. Yeah, they're the Spartans. Okay, so the game's just kind of got that one wrong. Yeah, they're the Spartans. So I apologize for calling them the Bulldogs. I've been wrong the entire time. The game had them as Bulldogs. I gotta fix that. That's a bug. I'll post that later on the forums, point that out, or something messed up in my thing. Either way, that'll be fixed, but I'll go back to call them Spartans. Alright, we'll go back to the game now. Delaware State substitution. John Murray comes in for Corey Rollerson. Yay. Okay. Keith Battle makes the first of his 3 throws. He misses number 2. Ball falls. Boulder gets the rebound. Boulder passes up to Murray. Murray at the top of the key. Murray passes to Ides on the right wing. Ides drives, shoots, and misses, but the foul is called on Battle. That's foul number 1. Ides to line to shoot 2. Ides makes his first. And Ides makes them both. That's 8 points for Ides so far. Ball's inbounded to McDevitt. McDevitt at the top of the key. Passes to Solomon on the left wing. Up Murray with the steal. Murray brings it up to the top of the key. Murray passes to Ides on the right wing. Ides passes Boulder on the left wing. Back to Ides on the right wing behind the line. Ides takes a long 3 and misses. Grigsby gets the rebound. Grigsby passes to McDevitt. McDevitt top of the key. McDevitt to Battle on the right wing. Over to Randolph in the right corner. Randolph to Robertson on the right wing. Robertson drives to the corner, shoots and misses, but foul is called on Marks. That's going to be foul number 1 on Marks. Robertson to the line, shooting 2. And he makes his first. And makes second. 2 for 2 for Robertson. Ball is inbounded to Murray. Murray brings it up top of the key. Murray to Ides in the right corner. Ides to Murray in the left corner. Metcalf with the ball in the left corner. Metcalf passes back to Ides also in the left corner. Ides passes all the way to Metcalf on the right corner. Metcalf passes to Marks in the right high post. Marks drives, shoots, and it's blocked by Robertson. Grigsby brings it up, or gets it up, passes to whoever. Randolph with the ball. Robertson with the ball, top of the key. Robertson passes to Battle in the left. Steal by Boulderware. Boulderware drives and slams it home. That's steal number 2 for Boulderware. McDevitt passed in. Drivers up half court. McDevitt pass is deflected out of bounds. Substitutions. Delaware State number 13. Number 31. Kevin Steele. In for number 45. Cedric Boulderware for Upstate. You have number 4 John Crudup. Number 42 Kevin Gebbers, and number 40 Daryl Armstrong all checking into the game. Replacing Robertson, Grigsby, and Battle. We got 13:09 left in the first half. 19 seconds on the shot clock. Spartans ball. Delaware State up 14-10. Ball's inbounded to McDevitt. McDevitt at top of the key. Passes to Crudup in the left wing. He takes a shot and misses. Metcalf with the rebound. Murray over to Ides in the right wing. Ides tries to shoot, and it's blocked by Randolph. Armstrong gets the ball. Randolph with the ball on the left wing. Over to McDevitt in the left corner. McDevitt passes back to Crudup in the right corner. Crudup passes to Armstrong in the right wing. Armstrong drives and slams it home. 2 points for Armstrong. 14-12 Delaware State. Ides with the ball. Marks with the ball in the left post. Marks shoots and misses, but he's fouled by Armstrong. So we foul number 1 on Armstrong. And Mark's going to line to shoot 2 with 12:15 left in the first half. Marks makes his first and misses second, but the rebound comes out. Rebound comes out to Solomon. Crudup brings the ball up, passes to Robertson in the left post. Pass over to McDevitt on the right wing. McDevitt drives to the free throw line, shoots and misses. Ides with the rebound, passes to Murray. Murray top of the key, passes to Ides on the right wing. Ides takes a long 3 and misses. Crudup with the rebound, brings it up. McDevitt brings it up. McDevitt to Crudup. Crudup over to Armstrong, top of the key. Armstrong passes to McDevitt in the left wing. McDevitt over to Crudup in the left post. Crudup takes a shot at left post, but it's blocked by Steele. Gets it up, passes to Murray. Murray to Steele on the left corner. Steele with the left corner mid-range shot, misses, but gets his own rebound. Steele passes it out to Marks on the right high post. Over to Ides in the other high post. Back to Metcalf in the left corner. And we have a foul called on Kevin Gebbers. That's his first. Delaware State brings in Andy Lofton to replace Nathan Marks. And South Carolina Upstate brings in Nigel Hand, replacing... Honestly, I don't know at this point. Keith Battle? I don't know. And we've got a media timeout here with 11 minutes left in the first. It's Delaware State 15, South Carolina Upstate 12. And when we come back, it will be Delaware State ball with a new shot clock. Oh, nope, excuse me. It'll be Metcalf in line shooting 2. Metcalf makes his first. And Metcalf makes his second. That's 2 for 2 at the line for Metcalf. Ball's inbounded to Crudup. Crudup brings it up. Crudup over to Hand in the post. And to Randolph in the left corner. Over to Gebbers in the top of the key. Gebbers passes to Randolph from the wing. Randolph misses his mid-range shot. Lofton with the rebound. Gets to Murray. Murray at the top of the key. Passes Steele in the left wing. And Steele's pass is stolen by Armstrong. Crudup passes over to Hand. And Steele then is called for a foul. Bad sequence there for Steele. It'll be foul number 1 on him. South Carolina Upstate retains possession. South Carolina Upstate passes to Crudup. Crudup over to Randolph. Randolph steals with the steal. Loft gets the ball down to Lofton. Lofton slams it home on the break. Hand with the ball. Hand passes to Crudup. Crudup over to Randolph. Randolph passes to Armstrong in the high post. Armstrong over to Hand. And passes to Armstrong in the high post. Armstrong takes a shot and scores. 2 points for... wow, I lost my train of thought there. By the way, tell me if you want me to actually, do where the positioning is on there, because I still have to remember all my positioning spots on the court, too. So I'm probably not doing a great job of that, but... since you can see it, if you'd rather me not. Of course, this way you can actually, do something else while it's running. But let me know about that in comments later. Anyways. Delaware State substitutions. Corey Rollerson checks back into the game along with Cedric Boldaware and Will Metcalf. Going to be Delaware State ball with 16 seconds left on the shot clock. Delaware State up 19-14. Ball's inbounded to Rollerson. Rollerson passes over to Boldaware in the high post. Boldaware passes to Metcalf. Metcalf over to Boldaware. Boldaware drives and misses, but he's fouled by Grigsby. That's number 2. Boldaware going to the line to shoot 2. South Carolina Upstate substitution. Kevin Gebbers in for Steve Grigsby. Boldaware makes his first at the line. And Boldaware makes his second, giving him 5 points. Right? No, 4 points so far for Boldaware. McDevitt brings the ball up. McDevitt takes a long 3 and scores. Rollerson with the ball over to Steele. Steele passes to Boldaware in the post. Boldaware passes out to Rollerson on the wing. Rollerson takes a long 3 and misses. Randolph with the rebound. Passes to McDevitt. McDevitt, top of the key. Passes to Robertson in the high post. Robertson passes to Randolph. Randolph takes a long 3 and misses. Rebound by Rollerson. Long rebound. Rollerson brings it up. Passes it over to Metcalf on the wing. Metcalf passes to Lofton in the post. Lofton drives and slams it home. That's 4 points for Lofton so far. McDevitt with the pass to Robertson in the high post. Robertson passes to Gebbers in the post. Gebbers passes back to Randolph. Randolph to battle in the post, high post. And Rollerson's going to be charged with a foul. It's going to be a non-shooting foul. South Carolina Upstate retains possession. 8:08 to go in the first half. Ball's inbounded to McDevitt. McDevitt at the top of the key. Passes to Robertson in the high post. Robertson passes over to Randolph on the wing. Randolph passes to McDevitt, top of the key. McDevitt takes the long 3 and scores again. It's 9 points McDevitt, 3 from 3 from three-point land so far. Metcalf over to Steele, top of the key. Metcalf over to Rollerson in the wing. Rollerson to Lofton at the high post. Lofton takes the long shot and misses, but he's fouled by Robertson. That's number 2 on Robertson. And Lofton will be going to the line to shoot 2 after this media timeout. You're listening to Delaware State Hornets basketball on the Wolverines Studio Sports Network. We had 7:28 to go in the first half. Delaware State up 23-20 on the South Carolina Upstate Spartans. And welcome back to Wolverines Studio Sports Network here at Memorial Hall, where Delaware State leads the South Carolina Spartans so far in the first half. South Carolina State Upstate substitution. Daryl Armstrong comes in at center. And we have Lofton at the line, shooting 2 for the Hornets. Lofton makes his first. And makes his second. And after that, we have Marks coming in for Lofton here as Spartans bring the ball up. McDevitt at the top of the key. Passes over to Battle on the wing. Battle passes McDevitt back at the top of the key. McDevitt passes back to Battle. Battle to Armstrong in the high post. Armstrong drives and takes a mid-range shot, which misses, but Gebbers gets the offensive board. Gebbers over to Randolph on the wing. Over to McDevitt, top of the key. McDevitt to Armstrong in the high post. He drives up through the line, takes a shot, and scores. That's 6 for Armstrong. Rollerson passes over to Metcalf on the wing. Metcalf passes to Marks in the post. Excuse me. Rollerson with the ball on the wing. Rollerson throws it away, trying to find Steele. Excuse me, Steele fumbles the ball from Rollerson. Going to be South Carolina Upstate ball. 6:47 to go in the first half. And we have substitutions for Upstate as Florence, Grigsby, and Robinson all check in. Ball's inbounded to McDevitt, who brings it up the court. McDevitt at the top of the key. Passes to Robertson in the high post. Robertson passes to Grigsby in the post. Grigsby drives and lays it up for the score. 4 points for Grigsby so far. Steele with the ball on the wing. Steele to Marks in the high post. Marks passes Steele, top of the key. Steele takes the long three and scores! First bucket for Steele. McDevitt with the ball at the top of the key. McDevitt to Florence on the wing. Florence drives, takes a shot, and scores. 2 points for Florence. This is his first bucket of the night. Metcalf with the ball on the wing. Metcalf passes to Marks in the post. Marks passes back out to Rollerson on the wing. Rollerson passes over to Steele, top of the key. Steele passes to Boulderware. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Boulderware drives, takes a long shot, and scores. 6 points so far for Boulderware. McDevitt, top of the key, passes to Robertson, top post. Robertson passes over to Grigsby in the post. Grigsby passes over to Battle on the wing. Battle passes to McDevitt, top of the key. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Over to Robertson in the high post at the free throw line. Grigsby with the ball in the post. Grigsby takes the shot, but it's blocked by Marks. Boulderware grabs the ball. Passes it up to Rollerson. Rollerson, top of the key, passes it over to Steele on the wing. And Battle's called for a reach. That's going to put Steele to the line for the 1-and-1. 5:05 to go in the first half. Delaware State 30, South Carolina Upstate 26. As Keith Battle goes to the line, shooting the 1-and-1. Keith Battle misses the first, though. Give me Keith Steele goes to the line. Sorry. Also, it was a two. Also, it was a two. I thought it was one for. I thought it was a 1-and-1. You know what? Listen, it's gonna be rough. All right. Misses the first, makes the second. Steele 1-2 from the line. Ball's inbounded to McDevitt. McDevitt brings it up. McDevitt passes over to Florence. Florence in the wing. Florence drives to the three-throw line, shoots, but he misses the shot. Metcalf for the rebound, gets to Rollerson. Rollerson gets the ball top of the key. Steele with the ball in the wing. Steele passes to Mark in the post. Mark drives and lays it up for the score. 5 points for Mark so far. Robertson with the ball top of the key. Takes the long, at the line, takes the shot and misses, but he's fouled by Rollerson. That's number 2 on Rollerson. Robertson to the line, shooting 2 for the Spartans. Robertson makes his first, and he makes second. Ball's inbounded to Rollerson. Rollerson passes Steele on the wing. Steele drives, takes the mid-range shot and misses, but he's fouled by Battle. That's going to be number 3 on Battle, and he's already in deep foul trouble with 4:06 still left in the first half. That puts Crudup's going to come in for Battle, unsurprisingly. That's going to also put Steele to the line, shooting 2. Steele makes his first, and Steele makes them both, giving him 6 points on the night so far as South Carolina Upstate inbounds. Crudup's going to bring it up to the wing. He's going to pass it over to the other wing where Florence is going to try and drive and take the mid-range, but it's blocked by Metcalf. Boulder gets the ball and brings it past Rolson, who brings it up. Metcalf has the ball on the wing. He takes a long 3 and misses, but Boulder with the rebound puts it back up, and he misses as well, but he's fouled by Grigsby. Now that's 3 on Grigsby. South Carolina Upstate Spartans struggling in fouls so far. Battle and Grigsby both with 3 in the first half. Substitutions for Delaware State. John Murray checks in at point guard for Corey Rollerson. Jeff Ides comes in at the shooting guard spot, replacing Metcalf, and Lofton checks in for Marks. Meanwhile, South Carolina Upstate brings in Nigel Hand at the shooting guard position, and Gebbers in at power forward as we reach the media timeout here with 3:31 to go in the first half. Delaware State up 35-28 on the Wolverine Studios Sports Network. Commercial. And welcome back to Memorial Hall as Delaware State leads South Carolina Upstate Spartans here in the first half, 35-28. And we have Boulderware going to the line to shoot 2 for the Hornets. He makes his first, and he makes them both, giving Boulderware 8 points so far on the night. Ball's inbounded Crudup. for the Spartans. He passes to Robertson at the high post. Robertson drives, takes the shot, and scores. That's 6 for Robertson so far. Murray passes over to Ides on the wing, over to Boulderware on the left post. He loses the ball, and Gebbers brings it up for the layup, or for the slam. Over to Lofton in the right post, and the ball stolen by Florence. Robertson with the ball in the at the free throw line, drives and shoots, and he misses. Rebound goes to Murray. Murray brings it up. Murray passes over to Ides on the right wing. Ides drives, takes a shot, and he misses his shot, but Lofton gets the rebound, puts it back up, and he is fouled by Robertson. It's now 3 on Robertson, and that's particularly concerning for Upstate, as their leading scorer now goes to the bench with 3 fouls in the first half. And in his place, they bring in Daryl Armstrong. McDevitt also checks in at point guard. Delaware State brings Kevin Steele in to play the small forward position for Metcalf. I guess it was I don't know. Or whoever was in. Robertson's going to the line to shoot 2. Excuse me, Lofton's going to the line to shoot 2. He misses his first. And he makes second. That's 7 points for Lofton so far. As Crudup brings the ball up for the Spartans. McDevitt with the ball at the top of the key. McDevitt over to Florence on the right wing. And Murray's called for the reach. Be foul number 1 on John Murray. Hornets retain possession. Or excuse me, Spartans retain possession. Crudup with the ball to Armstrong in the high post. Armstrong takes the long shot and he misses. But Murray's called for another foul. That's going to be foul number 2 on Murray. Sending Armstrong to the line to shoot 2. We got 2:03 left in the first. Delaware State up 38-32. Armstrong makes his first free throw. And he sinks a second. 8 points so far for Armstrong. Ball's inbounded to Murray. Murray, top of the key. Pass it over to Ides on the left wing. Ides passes to Boulderware in the left post. Boulderware takes the shot and scores. 10 points for Boulderware so far in the first half. McDevitt passes it over to Crudup on the left wing. Crudup takes a long 3 and misses. Murray gets the rebound and brings it up. Murray passes it over to Ides on the left wing. Ides passes it down to Lofton in the post. Lofton passes it back to Murray at top of the key. Murray passes to Steele on the left wing. Steele over to Lofton in the post. Lofton drives and slays it up for the bucket. 9 points for Lofton so far. 1:08 left in the first half. Spartan ball. McDevitt with the ball, top of the key. Passes to Florence on the right wing. Florence passes stolen by Murray. Murray brings it up, passes down to Lofton. Lofton slams it home. 49 seconds left in the first half. Armstrong with the ball on the right high post. Gebbers with the ball on the right wing. Crudup now with the ball on the right wing. Takes the long 3, misses. Ides with the rebound. Passes it out to Murray. Murray, ball top of the key. 35 seconds left in the first half. Over to Steele. Steele on the right wing. Passes it down to Boulderware in the post. Boulderware drives and, he misses the shot. But Lofton gets the rebound, puts it back up, and scores. 13 for Lofton on a 5 of 5 night so far. Armstrong ball. High post. 23 seconds left in the first half. McDevitt takes the mid-range shot from the wing and scores. 13 seconds left. 10 seconds. Ides with a long 3, and he makes it. 7 seconds left. Ides with 11 points so far. 3 of 8 from 3. Crudup with 3 seconds left. Takes a long 3, and he scores at the almost buzzer beater. And that puts us at halftime here at Memorial Hall. Delaware State leading the South Carolina Upstate Spartans 49-39. And here at halftime so far, let's take a look at the stats for the Hornets. Hornets have 19 rebounds so far, 6 offensive rebounds, 3 blocks, 5 steals, 8 assists, 4 turnovers. They're shooting 53% from the field with 28 shots attempted. They're 15 and 19 from the line for 78% free throw percentage. And so far they've attempted 12 three-pointers, making just 4 for a 33% three-point percentage. 18 points from the paint, and 6 fast break points so far. Not really much of an expectation from new coach of the Hornets, but they will take it as they have a 10-point lead so far in the second half. Over for the visitors, South Carolina Upstate. They have 10 rebounds so far. Only 1 offensive, 3 blocks, 3 steals, 11 assists, 5 turnovers, shooting 51% from the field, 87% from the free throw line, going 7 of 8, and 50% for 3, 4 of 8 from as they've gone 4 of 8 from the 3-point line. And so far they got 12 points in the paint and just 2 fast break points and they have yet to lead the game. Looking at the player stats so far, leading the way for the Spartans is Greg McDevitt with 11 points on 4 or 5 shooting, including going 3 or 3 from deep. He also has 3 assists, a rebound, but also 1 turnover. Leading scorer Dan Robertson, was it? Yeah. Leading scorer Dan Robertson has 14 minutes so far with only 6 points, going 1 of 3 from the field goal line, but 1 of 3 from the field, but 4 of 4 from the free throw line. 2 assists, 1 block, but he's struggling with fouls with 3 so far in the first half. Leading the way for the Delaware State Hornets is Andy Lofton off the bench. Only with just 8 minutes so far, he's shooting a perfect 5 for 5 from the field and 3 of 4 from the line for 13 points. He also has 3 rebounds, 2 offensive. But he does also have the turnover. Leading scorer Cedric Boulware so far playing 17 minutes with 10 points and on a efficient 3 of 5 from the field and perfect 4-4 at the line. He's got 6 boards already, 2 steals, and the 1 turnover. Elsewhere, Ides is having a strong night, Ides has 11 points, but on a pitiful 3 and 9 from the field. He's 2 of 2 from free throw line, but his 3-point shot is hitting at a pretty decent rate of 37.5%, 3 of 8 so far. And we're going to go ahead and get ready here for the start of the second half. Coming in for Delaware State, Rollerson, Metcalf, and Marks. And as we get ready to reset the game here, you have for the visiting Spartans. For the visiting Spartans on the floor, you have McDevitt and Crudup at the guard positions, Florence and Gebbers at the forward positions, and Armstrong at the center spot. And for Delaware State, it's Rollerson and Ides at the guard spots, Metcalf and Boulder at the forward positions, and Marks at the center. And we get ready for inbound. Ball comes into McDevitt. McDevitt top of the key. Spartans attacking left to right on your radio dial. Crudup with the ball. Crudup takes a shot and he misses. And it goes out of bounds. Delaware State ball. Ball comes into Rollerson, who's going to bring it up to the top of the key. Rollerson passes over to Ides on the right wing, where he takes a long 3 and scores. Ides 14 points now, 4-9 from 3. Gebbers with the ball in the high post, the 3-throw line, takes a shot, and he scores. 4 points for Gebbers. Rollerson with the ball, top of the key, passes to Metcalf on the right wing. Metcalf over to Marks in the post. Marks drives and misses the shot, but he's fouled by Armstrong. That's number 2 on Armstrong. Marks will go to line, shooting 2. Marks makes his first, and he misses the second. But Boulder grabs the rebound and gets it back out to Metcalf. Metcalf in the post. Boulder with the ball on the wing. Boulder into Ides in the left corner. Ides over to Rollerson on the right wing. Rollerson to Boulder on the right corner. Ides with the ball on the right wing. Over to Boulder on the right wing. Boulder drives, shoots, and scores, and he's fouled. It's foul number 2 on Gebbers. Boulder going in line for the and 1. And Boulder sinks the and 1. 13 points so far for Boulder. Spartans bring it up. McDevitt, top of the key. McDevitt passes over to Florence on the right wing. Florence passes to Armstrong in the post. Armstrong passes over to Crudup. And Ides called for the reach. It's going to be foul number 2 on Ides. Spartans retain possession. And ball's inbounded to Crudup. Crudup on the wing. Over to Gebbers in the post. And Boulder's called for a foul now. Number 1 on Boulder. Non-shooting foul. Spartans will inbound the ball. Spartan inbounded back to Crudup. Crudup on the wing. Passes it down to Gebbers in the post. Gebbers takes the mid-range shot and misses. And it goes out of bounds for Delaware State ball. Ball's inbounded to Rollerson. Rollerson brings it up. Rollerson top of the key. And he throws it away. He passes to Ides. Ides fumbles the ball out of bounds. Ball's going back to the Spartans. 18:08 left here in the second half. It is inbounded McDevitt, who outlets to Crudup. Crudup over to Gebbers. Gebbers in the corner. Gebbers to Florence on the wing. Florence takes a long three and scores. 5 points for Florence so far. Rollerson brings it up to top of the key for the Hornets. Ide with the ball on the right wing. Over to Boulderware in the right post. Boulderware drives and misses. Gebbers with the rebound. Gebbers up to Crudup. Crudup top of the key. Passes to McDevitt on the left wing. McDevitt shoots, but he travels. Delaware State ball. 17:34 to go in the second half. Delaware State up 56-44. Delaware State inbounds the ball to Rollerson. Rollerson brings the ball up to the top of the key. He passes to Marks in the post. Marks passes it over to Metcalf on the right wing. Metcalf over to Ides on the left corner. Ides over to Boulderware in the high post. Boulderware takes the long two and misses. McDevitt with the rebound. He brings it up. He passes it over to Crudup on the wing. Crudup passes over to Armstrong in the post. Armstrong drives and misses the shot, surprisingly. Marks with the rebound. Up to Kohler. Metcalf with the ball on the wing. Metcalf over to Ides on the other wing. Wellerson with the ball top of the key. Over to Marks in the corner. Marks passes to Ide on the wing. Ide takes the long two and misses, but he's fouled by Crudup. That's going to be foul number 1 on Crudup as Ides goes the line, shooting 2. And Ides makes his first. Makes the second. Ides makes both shots, giving him 16 points so far as Delaware State leads 58-44 in the second half. McDevitt with the ball. Passes to Crudup in the post, high post. Over to Gebbers on the corner. Gebbers into Florence on the left wing. Florence takes a long three and hits. 8 points for Florence. 2 or 2 from 3. Rollerson over to Ides on the right wing. Into Boulderware in the post. Boulderware drives and misses again as Armstrong gets the ball. Armstrong gets to Crudup. Crudup passes kicked off a defender's foot. We're going to have ball stays with the Spartans. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. 16:04 to go in the second half. Ball is inbounded Crudup. Crudup in the wing. Passes to McDevitt atop the key. McDevitt passes to Armstrong. 11 seconds left on the shot clock. Armstrong drives and makes the layup. 10 points for Armstrong. Rollerson with the ball top of the key. Passes to Ides on the right wing. Over to Boulderware in the post. Boulderware passes out to Robertson on the right wing. Rollerson on the right wing. Rollerson takes a long three and scores. 5 points for Rollerson so far. Crudup with the ball on the right wing. Passes to McDevitt top of the key. McDevitt passes to Armstrong in the post. Armstrong drives and slams it home. 12 points for Armstrong so far. Ball's brought up by Rollerson. Over to Ides in the left wing. Ides makes a 3. 19 points for Ides. 5 or 10 from 3 tonight. Crudup with the ball. Crudup takes a long 3. He misses his. Boulderware gets the rebound. Boulderware gets to Rollerson. Rollerson passes over to Ides on the right wing. Over to Metcalf, top of the key. Metcalf over to Rollerson, right wing. Rollerson to Boulderware at the free throw line. Boulderware passes over to Ides, right wing. Ides passes to Rollerson, top of the key. 13 seconds left on the shot clock. Over to Metcalf on the left wing. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Metcalf puts up a 3 and misses, but Boulderware gets the rebound. Boulderware puts up a shot and he misses. And it goes. Boulderware gets the ball. It's blocked. He gets the ball again. Misses his shot and it goes out of bounds. Knocked out of bounds by the Spartans. So Delaware State will retain possession with 25 seconds left on the shot clock. And we reach the media timeout here with 14:20 to go in the second half. Delaware State up 64-51 here at Memorial Hall. And welcome you back here to Memorial Hall at Delaware State University, where the Delaware State Hornets lead the South Carolina Upstate Spartans 64-51 in the second half. 14:20 to go. Gonna be Delaware State ball. Delaware State substitutions. John Murray comes in for Corey Rollerson at point guard. And for Upstate, you have Keith Battle coming in at shooting guard. Steve Grigsby comes in at power forward, and Dan Robinson checks in at the center position. And we have the ball inbounded to John Murray with 18 seconds left on the shot clock. He passes to Metcalf on the left wing. Over to Ides with the ball at the top of the key. Over to Murray on the left wing. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Down to Marks in the high post. Marks takes the mid-range shot, but it's blocked by Robertson. Grigsby gets the ball and passes it to McDevitt. McDevitt top of the key. McDevitt to Florence. Florence on the wing. Florence down to Grigsby in the post. Grigsby back to McDevitt at the top of the key. McDevitt passes over to Battle. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. And Ides is called for a reach. It's going to be foul number 3 on Ides as we have more substitutions here. Delaware State brings in Kevin Steele at the shooting guard position, replacing Will Metcalf. And Dustin Williams checks in at power forward, replacing Cedric Boulderware. And Andy Lofton checks in at the center position, replacing Nathan Marks. for South Carolina Upstate. You have almost a whole new crew coming out as Crudup checks in at the shooting guard position. Randolph checks in at small forward. Kevin Gebbers checks in at the other forward spot, and Daryl Armstrong's back in at center. And you're gonna have Spartans inbounding. John Crudup over to McDevitt on the wing, on the corner. Over to the other corner to Randolph, and Ides is called for another foul. That's number 4 on Ides, as he'll come out with Metcalf coming back in. Ides in foul trouble. Pretty deep foul trouble here. The leading scorer for the Hornets has to make to the bench with 4 fouls already. With 13, the leading scorer tonight for the Hornets makes the bench with 13 minutes left in the second half. Blah, 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 blah. Don't worry, we're not editing any of this, so you get to hear all this terrible jobs I'm doing. Ball's inbounded to McDevitt. McDevitt at the top of the key. He takes a long 3. It's missed. Steele with the rebound. Pass it out to Murray. Murray brings it up. Murray over to Steele on the right wing. Steele drives and turns it over with a travel. The Hornets ball, or Spartans ball with 13 minutes left in the second half. That's why I'm not a professional commenter. McDevitt brings it up on the wing. He goes to the key. McDevitt over to Crudup on the wing. Crudup passes over to Randolph in the corner. Randolph passes to Gebber at the top of the key. 13 seconds left on the shot clock. Into Randolph at the post. Randolph passes out to Crudup on the wing. 9 seconds left. Crudup over to Armstrong. Armstrong passes back to Crudup. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Over to Gebbers in the high post. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. To Randolph from the 3-point line. Over to Gebbers in the corner. 1 second left shot. Gebbers takes the shot and he scores. 2 points for Gebbers. 6 total so far on the night. Murray with the ball over to Williams in the corner. Williams takes a long 3 and he misses. Gebbers with the rebound. Gebber outlets to McDever at the top of the key. Over to Crudup in the wing. Randolph in the right corner. Over to Gebbers at the top of the key. Over to Crudup on the left wing. 14 seconds left on the shot clock. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Armstrong drives, shoots, and he misses. Steele with the ball. Outlets to Murray. Murray brings it up. Murray at the top of the key. Passes to Metcalf on the left wing. He tries to pass back to Steele, but the ball's kicked by the defense. Delaware State Hornets will retain possession as we hit the media timeout here with 11:53 to go in the second half. It's Delaware State Hornets still up 64-53 over the South Carolina Upstate Spartans on the Wolverine Studio Sports Network. And welcome back to Memorial Hall here as we have Delaware State leading the South Carolina Upstate Spartans 64-53 with 11:53 to go in the second half. And going to be Delaware State ball here as we get ready to inbound. Delaware State substitution. Cedric Boldaware has checked back in at power forward. Well, Nathan Marks comes back in at the center position. And Upstate once again brings in almost a whole new lineup with Battle coming in at the shooting guard. Florence in at small forward. Grigsby back in at the power forward spot. And Robertson back in at center. 20 seconds left on the shot clock as ball's inbound to Murray. 14 seconds left. Murray over to Metcalf in the left corner. 12 seconds left. Passes to Steele. Top of the key. 9 seconds left. Murray with the ball. Murray drives, shoots, and he misses the shot. Grigsby gets the rebound. Grigsby outlets to McDevitt, who takes it to the top of the key. Battle with the ball on the right wing. Over to Robertson in the post. Robertson drives, but he's called for the travel. Delaware State Hornets ball. With 11:25 to go in the second half. Murray brings it up to the top of the key. He tries to pass it to Steele, but he overthrows him. Ball back to the Spartans. And Spartans inbound to McDevitt. McDevitt brings the ball up. McDevitt passes to Robertson at the free throw line. Robertson passes over to Battle on the right wing. Battle passes McDevitt top of the key. McDevitt passes Battle on the right wing again. Battle passes to Florence at the free throw line. 17 seconds left on the shot clock. Over to Battle. Back to Battle on the right wing. Battle shoots a long 3. Misses. Boldaware gets the rebound. Outlets to Murray. Murray brings the ball up. Murray passes over to Steele on the left wing. Steele passes to Metcalf in the left corner. Metcalf passes to Boldaware top of the key. Boldaware takes the long 3 and he misses. Not a good shot from Boldaware. McDevitt over to Florence on the left wing. McDevitt with the top of the key. McDevitt passes to Robertson at the free throw line. Robertson passes back out to McDevitt top of the key. McDevitt passes to Battle right wing. And Steele's called for his second foul on the reach. With 10:20 to go in the second half. Going to be Spartans retaining possession. Non-shooting foul. Spartans pass it in to McDevitt. McDevitt top of the key. McDevitt to Florence on the left wing. Florence up back to McDevitt top of the key. 18 seconds left on the shot clock. Into Robinson at the free throw line. Robertson drives to the corner, shoots, but it's blocked by Boulderware, and he gets the ball over to Murray. Murray to Steele, right wing. Steele to Metcalf at the top of the key. Metcalf to Murray, right wing. Murray to Boulderware at the free throw line. 13 seconds on the clock. Boulderware's pass is stolen by Battle as Spartans bring it up. Robertson at the free throw line. Robertson over to Battle on the right wing. Battle to McDevitt, top of the key. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Over to Battle, right wing. Battle McDevitt, top of the key. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Back to Battle, right wing. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. To Florence at the free throw line. 7 seconds left. Florence takes the long two and scores. 10 points for Florence so far. Murray with the ball, top of the key. Over to Metcalf in the left wing. Over to Boulderware in the post. Boulderware to Murray. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Murray takes the long three and scores. Murray's first three of the night and first points on the board for Murray. Robertson with the ball at the free throw line. Over to McDevitt behind the line. McDevitt at on the right corner. Pass stolen by Murray, who passes Steele, who slams it home on the break. McDevitt over to Florence on the left wing. Florence takes a long three, misses, but the ball comes out to Battle on the right side. Battle over to Robertson on the left wing. Robertson takes a two, and it misses. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be Delaware State ball with 8:15 to go in the second half. And South Carolina State's going to bring in John Crudup at the point guard, replacing Greg McDevitt. Delaware State inbounds the ball to Murray. Delaware State up right now by 14 points. Ball's over to Steele on the right wing. Steele takes the long two, misses, but he gets his own rebound. Passes out to Metcalf. Metcalf passes to Boulderware on the other side. Boulderware over to Steele on the right wing. Into Murray at the post. Murray takes the shot and scores. 5 points for Murray so far. Florence with the ball on the left wing. Over to Crudup at the top of the key. Crudup passes back to Florence to the left wing. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Into Battle at the free throw line. Florence with the ball on the left wing. Back to Battle. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Battle at the free throw line. Passes up to Crudup at the key at the top. Robinson at the free throw line. Takes the shot and he scores. That's 8 for Robinson. 2 of 6. He's been struggling tonight, but Steele with the long three. He misses. Grigsby with the board. Battle with the ball, the right wing. He takes a long three and he scores. That's 4 points for Battle. Murray, top of the key. Murray over to Steele, right wing. Steele takes a long three and he scores. 11 points for Steele now. 2 or 3 from 3. 6:44 to go in the second half. Delaware State up 14 still. Ball to Grigsby on the wing. Drives. He shoots and he misses, but he is fouled by Marks. That's number 2 on Marks. And we hit another media timeout here with 6:40 to go in the second half. Delaware State up 14, leading by 14. Delaware State 74. The Spartans of South Carolina Upstate 60. Here on the Wolverine Studios Sports Network. All right, and we're back here at Memorial Hall. Delaware State leading 74-60. 6:40 to go in the second half. We have substitutions in for Delaware State. Corey Rollison checks back in at point guard, replacing John Murray. And Lofton checks in at the center position, replacing Nathan Marks. And as we get ready to reset here, Grigsby is going to be at the line for the Spartans, shooting 2. Grigsby misses his first shot. But he makes second, going 1 of 2 from the line there. Grigsby so far with 5 points. And Hornets inbound. Rollerson, top of the key. Rollerson to Metcalf at the free throw line. Metcalf over to Rollerson, top of the key. Rollerson passes to Boulderware. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Boulderware on the wing. Takes a long three, and he makes it. 16 points for Boulderware. That's his first 3 on the night. And Crudup at the top of the key. Tries to pass the ball, and he throws it out of bounds. Ball back to Delaware State. Up 16. Delaware State inbounds the ball to Rollerson. Rollerson brings the ball up, top of the key. Rollerson passes to Steele on the right wing. Steele passes to Boulderware in the post. Boulderware passes back out to Rollerson, right wing. Passes to Metcalf, top of the key. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Lofton with the ball at the free throw line. He drives, shoots, and scores. That's 15 for Lofton on a perfect 6 of 6 so far. Florence with the ball in the left wing. He drives to the free throw line, takes a shot, but he misses it. Metcalf with the rebound. Gets to Rollerson. 5:36 to go in the second half. And Crudup's called for the foul. It's going to be foul number 2 on Crudup. Non-shooting foul. And substitutions here for Delaware State. Jeff Ides checks in at the small forward position. And Dustin Williams comes in at power forward, replacing Cedric Boulderware. For Upstate, whole new team coming out there with McDevitt checking in at point. Randolph checking in at the small forward spot. Gibbers at the power forward spot. And Armstrong back in at center. Delaware State inbounds ball to Rollerson. Rollerson takes the top of the key. He passes Steele on the left wing. Steele drives to the corner, shoots, and he misses, but he's fouled by Crudup. Going to put Steele at the line. Shoot 2. 5:24 to go in the second half. Delaware State still up. Delaware State up 79-61. Steele makes his first. And Steele misses the second, though. Rebound, though, by Williams. Ball comes out. And Lofton grabs it and scores. 82-61, Delaware State. Armstrong, Gibbers with the ball in the post. Gibbers takes a shot and he misses, and it goes out of bounds. Delaware State ball with 5 minutes to go in the second half. Ball's inbound by Rollerson. Rollerson's going to bring it up to the top of the key. Rollerson passes to Steele on the right wing. He drives, shoots, and scores. 14 points for Steele so far. Crudup with the ball on the right wing. Passes to McDevitt, top of the key. McDevitt back to Crudup, right wing. Crudup back to McDevitt, top of the key. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Over to Randolph in the left wing. Randolph takes a long three. He misses, and the ball goes out of bounds. Back to the Delaware State Hornets. And Delaware State's going to go ahead and inbound the ball here to Rollerson. Rollerson's going to bring up. 4:21 to go in the second half. Rollerson over to Ides on the wing. Ides throws it away. And ball's going back to the Spartans. Spartans inbounded here. 4:10 to go in the second half. Ball to Armstrong at the free throw line. Armstrong passes to Gibbers in the post. Gibbers to Randolph on the left wing. Over to Crudup at the free throw line. Back to Randolph at the left wing. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Back to Crudup at the free throw line. Over to McDevitt at the key. Over to Randolph. 6 seconds left to go. Over to Crudup, free throw line, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Back to Randolph in the left wing. Over to McDevitt, top of the key, 2 seconds left on the shot. McDevitt passes to Crudup on the right wing. He takes the long, McDevitt with the ball, takes the long shot from the top of the key, and he scores. That's 14 points for McDevitt, 4 or 5 of the night from 3. Rollerson passes it down to Williams in the post. Williams to Steele on the other side of the post. He passes out to Ides in the wing, on the corner. Ides drives, and his shot is blocked by Randolph, who brings the ball, gets the ball up, passes to McDevitt. Armstrong drives, shoots, and he misses. Ides with the rebound. Ides up to Rollerson. Rollerson, top of the key. Rollerson over to Ides on the left wing. Ides passes to Steele, top of the key. Steele takes the long three, and he scores. 3 or 4 from 3-point for Steele. 17 points so far. Armstrong, ball at the free throw line. Armstrong drives, takes the 2, and he scores. 14 points for Armstrong. 87-66, Delaware State, 2:35 to go, second half. Ides passes to Lofton in the key. Lofton drives and slams it home. 89-66, Delaware State, 19 points for Lofton on a perfect 8 of 8 night. McDevitt with the ball. He takes the 3 from the key, and he scores. Wide open 3. 17 points for McDevitt. Rollerson passes over to Steele on the right wing, and to Williams on the right post. Back to Rollerson, right wing, 14 seconds on the shot clock. Ides with the ball, top of the key. Ides to Lofton at the free throw line. Lofton passes back to Rollerson, top of the key, 9 seconds on the shot clock. Ides with the ball, left wing. He takes a long 3, and he scores. 22 points so far for Ides, 6-11 for 3. McDevitt, top of the key, passes to Armstrong at the free throw line. Armstrong drives, shoots, and he scores. 16 for Armstrong, 1:39 to go in the second half. Going to be Delaware State 92, South Carolina Upstate Spartans 71. And looks like Steele is called for the travel on the inbound. Going to be Spartan ball down 21 here with 1:39 to go in the second half. Ball's inbound to McDevitt. McDevitt passes to Randolph on the corner. He takes a long 3. He misses. Williams with the rebound. Williams to Rollerson. Rollerson, top of the key. Passes to Steele, left wing. Steele to Ides at the free throw line. Ides out to Rollerson, top of the key. Rollerson takes the long 3. He misses his shot, though. Armstrong gets the rebound. Brings it up to Crudup. Crudup goes to the top of the key. Passes over to Randolph on the right wing. Randolph takes the long 3, but he turns it over. Called for the travel. 56 seconds left to go in the second half, and looks like this one's all but over as Delaware State leads 92-71. Here on the Wolverine Studio Sports Network. Spartans bring out the press. Rollerson brings it up, though. Rollerson over to Metcalf on the left wing. Metcalf to Ides, top of the key. Ides passes to Rollerson, left wing. Rollerson passes to Mark at the free throw line. Marks drives, shoots from the corner. He misses. Ball comes out. Robertson grabs the rebound. Robertson to Crudup. 35 seconds left in the second. Florence with the ball on the wing. Florence takes a long three, and he scores. And Spartans press here. Rollerson brings it up, gets it past half court. Metcalf over to Marks in the corner. Marks takes the shot, and he scores, and he's fouled for the and one. It's going to be 8 points for Marks as he gets ready to go to the line for the three-point play. That's foul number 4 on Dan Robertson here. We have 22 seconds to go in the second half, and this one's all but over as Delaware State leads the South Carolina Upstate Spartans by 20, 94-74. Marks makes the end one, giving him 9 points on the night. Ball's inbounded to Hand at the top of the key. He passes over to Florence on the left wing. Florence drives, shoots, and he scores. 14 seconds left as the press is played again. Royson brings the ball up, passes to Metcalf, and they can pretty much just run the game out here right now. Ides with the ball top of the key. He passes to Rollerson on the wing. Rollerson takes the last-minute shot. He misses. And it is rebounded by Battle as that ends the game here. Delaware State comes out with another victory here at Memorial Hall, winning 95-76 over the South Carolina Upstate Spartans. And let's go ahead and take a look at the end of game stats here. For the Delaware State Hornets. Okay. For the Delaware State Hornets shot 50% from the field, going 31-61. Went 21-27 from the free throw line for 77% free throw percentage, and were 12-26 from 3 for 46%. The team had 34 rebounds, including 12 offensive rebounds, 4 blocks, and 6 steals. They also turned the ball over 10 times. Leading scorer for the Hornets, Jeff Ides, who had 22 points on a 6 of 13 shooting night. He also added 3 assists and 3 rebounds. Lofton off the bench with 19 points on a perfect shooting 8 of 8 night, with 4 boards, including 3 offensive boards and the 1 turnover. Steele also came off the bench for a good performance, putting up 17 points on 5 of 8 shooting, adding 5 assists, 5 rebounds, 2 offensive, a steal, a block, but he did turn the ball over 3 times. Coming into this game, leading scorer Cedric Boldaware had another nice night, putting up 16 points and 12 boards for the double-double. He included 6 offensive rebounds. He also had 2 steals and a block, although he turned the ball over 2 times, and was 5 of 13 from the field, including a 3-pointer. Marks, the setter, put up 9 points on a 3 of 6 shooting night with just 2 boards and 1 assist and 1 block. For the Spartans went 29 of 57 from the field for 50% for shooting 50%. Went 8 of 10 from free throw line for an 80% free throw percentage, and we're 10 of 21 from 3 giving him shooting 47.6% from 3. Had 23 total rebounds, just 2 offensive rebounds, 6 blocks, and 4 steals, and also 10 turnovers. Leading the way for the Spartans was Darryl Armstrong with 16 points on 7-11 shooting, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal. Excuse me, McDevitt led the way, but yeah. You guys know I can't do this stuff, right? McDevitt also having a nice night, going 6-8 from the field with 17 points, 5 assists, 2 rebounds, but 2 turnovers. Elsewhere, Florence, the shooting guard, went 6 of 10 on the night with 15 points, 1 rebound, 1 steal, and turning the ball over 2 times. Leading the way in rebounds, Steve Grigsby at power forward with 5 boards. And Randolph and Robertson tied with 2 blocks apiece each. There it goes. And Delaware State went ahead and led this game pretty much all the way throughout with just 1 lead change. And that's going to do it. Player of the game was Jeff Ides, 22 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds. As we go and look, Ides was 6 of 11 from 3-point range. McDevitt, 5 of 6 from 3-point range. All right. I should just do one on here. That's going to be it for us on the Wolverine Studio Sports Network here at Memorial Hall as Delaware State comes out with its second victory of the year, winning another blowout 95-76 over the South Carolina Upstate Spartans. Thanks for listening, and we shall catch you next time. Oops. Alright. And that was just an hour, so these games are running a little long. I'll admit these episodes are a bit long. But that will do it for this episode. As we get that second game done, I'll figure out the number for this episode later. I don't know if I'm going to call it 4B or 5. We'll call it probably 5 because I'm lazy. But there you go. So there's our second game I wanted to get done, and we'll come back and catch you all here. We'll come back here at, I believe it's going to be January 2nd when we go on the road to Maryland East Shore to open up the conference schedule. So what we'll likely do, because these videos are so long, what I'm likely going to do there is we'll do a recap when we hit that game, and then we'll do a second video. We'll do like a 6B or whatever. That will actually be the recap of the game. As always, if you have any suggestions, this is all new shit to me, so any sort of thoughts on this, please do let me know. I do actually mean that for once. I seriously do mean that. Do let me know, because like I said, it's all new. So if there's something you think I need to improve on, something that could be better, I know my commentary, I need to get my positions on the court down, or if you even care about the positions on the court. And of course I was screwing up quite a bit tonight, but I should say today. It's not actually tonight, it's today right now. I was screwing up a little bit, but hopefully that will get better. Anywho, thanks for watching, and like I said, we'll see you, we'll come back, we'll see you when I hit January 2nd in the game for the game against, for a recap of sort of the events and the game against Maryland East Shore. Laters.